ドールタウンにようこそ。では、始めましょう。Alright, let me stop goofing now. Jimby, okay, let's go. You are not alone. If you are feeling overwhelmed, struggling, or thinking about suicide, please know that help is available and you are not alone. You are valued, and there are people who care deeply about you. If you need someone to talk to, consider reaching out to a trusted friend, family member, or one of the many free confidential support services available in your area. International Suicide Prevention Resource as follows. United States, call or text 988 Suicide and Crisis Line. United Kingdom, call 116 123 Samaritans. Canada, call 1 833 456 4566 or text 45645. Australia, call 131114, Lifeline Australia. Global, visit befrienders.org to find support services near you. Take care of yourself. You matter. Yumi. I just arrived, Mom. I go straight to the store. And that may be a text issue right there. Could be I'll go straight to the store to signify oneself. Jibun wa. Send me a text when you see this. And it's a request, I believe, from Yumi to Yumi's mom. Love you. Aishiteimasu. No, I don't think that's the right kind, but I mean, I guess you could say that to a parent, but it's not the same. All right. Hang up the phone. Now, this is Dolltown. This is a game that indie devs were posting about, and it caught my eye. It reminded me a lot of Silent Hill. It reminded me a lot of Resident Evil games and everything. So, welcome back to Grey Matter XP. I am going to be running around in Dolltown to find out what the air of mystery is about it. Watashi wa Nihongo skoshi wakarimasu. I do understand a little bit of Japanese, and I've been learning to read and to write it. I am very much out of practice from what I used to be, but I am going to get back into it. I feel like I need an official teacher, but I am very fortunate to have had a lot of people that I could actually converse with now. So I'm happy about that. Anyways, I read this bus like designation, and I was kind of confused because of the kanji. Osaka City bus, of course. And if we click here, it tells us that the bus that they came in, or that Yumi came here, the driver left. And there it is. I won't actually try to say that. But yeah, that's the way that the kanji should be read. I recognize the kanji because the third one, the first one signifies gate and something else as well. Second one, in regards to the transportation system. Third one is like rickshaw, and then the last one is a designation. Anyways, without going into all of that breakdown, that's how I kind of learned about kanji. Referred the kanji to real life references. Also, looking around, there's a thick fog, but as you get closer to the stuff, you see the greenery here, You see the color of the ground. I don't think you can jump, but you can see the physics of the hair and everything. The schoolgirl outfit. This young woman, Yumi, a young lady, has a very, very doll-like appearance. So you can't really see her face. It's like dark. But she has a doll-like appearance, an expressionless face. So without further ado, let's run through Dolltown. It's pretty interesting seeing how they did the black on the white background. So the sky just doesn't clip in, and the fog seems a little bit more ominous. I did also notice that there are posts here like this. We can actually see the map. This is very, very Japanese, especially in rural areas where you can actually find map placements. And on the map, they have a red dot to signify where we are. Then there's ichi, ni, san, chi, and all the way up to 7. So that kind of tells us, at least for me, it tells me where I'm going to go. At least that's what I thought initially. So let's see. Let's go to Ichi. First stop here, where there is another young lady who looks, let's see, scary. Scary. Why is there blood on her face? Nazeta. Hi there, she says. I'm gonna do my best reading. I'm not really good at reading out loud. I'm better off at reading in my head. Read tons of books, but bear with me. Oh, you're a pretty girl. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, you're a pretty girl. Did you get lost and calling Yumi a pretty girl? Yikes. Okay. We don't even know who this person is. Stranger danger. The store? Oh, it's just looking for the store. Oh, you're the new girl. Follow me. I'll show you everything. That sounds very, very, what's the word for that? Like foreshadowing? Alright, let's follow her. I don't think we really have a choice. Fraggling? I'm fraggling just... Okay, welcome to Dolltown. I just skipped some lines. The truth is, this town used to be a lot shinier. Shinier in what way? The city worked for Hanabari, Father Hanabari. Her dad? People called him the doll maker. His factory made larger-than-life dolls. Is that right? Really? Look. It's like they're looking at us sometimes, I guess. Okay. Well, I'd admit things are a bit messy around here now. See, they are looking at us. Not many people live here anymore, especially with those dolls. Okay, and I'm not following along. And you're the only one they called to the rescue, I guess. Okay, so I'm too busy admiring the scenery and stuff rather than actually reading out loud. We've arrived. Okay. Go into the store and do what you have to do. Wow, just do what you have to do, huh? Okay. So, I'm not expecting hand-holding or anything, but at least she said go to the store. Let's see if we can go into the store. What is it called? Neko Stop? Yep. Neko Stop. Cat. Neko is cat. If anybody didn't already know that. Come on now. People know enough about anime. Alright, let's see. Can we see her face? Yeah, we can see her face. She's got light-colored gray eyes almost. I wouldn't say that's a school uniform, but it's kind of a vest. I'm not sure what that uniform is reminiscent of. Is it a skirt? No, it's shorts. And she has one of those caps on. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead. What is Frangin? I think that's her name. Frangin? I'm not sure how to say that. I'll wait for you outside. So she's just gonna leave me. Alright, let's go into the store. Store owner. Hello, Yumi. Sorry I couldn't be there for you, there for your first day in Dolltown. Okay. I'm hitting the button. I hear that? I'm hitting the button, but it's not changing. I'm hitting the wrong button. That's what's happening. And she just stopped. She just sat over there. Store owner. I left you the keys of the store under the vending machines. What vending machines? Okay, I guess we'll find them. Once you get inside, turn on the register and I'll tell you what to do. Oh, and don't bother the dolls. LOL. Sounds like the thing's dropped on the floor rather than I'm closing it up. Okay, so these are not vending machines. These are gotcha machines, I guess. That's a box. Okay, I'm not checking the back. The camera angle is a little tight back there, but I guess that keeps you focused. Good thing I'm not in a fight. There's no vending machines there, no vending machines there. Let's check the other side. A lot of screen tearing. Ah, okay. Vending machine here. And there we go. I guess we got what we got. What else is back here? Oh, nothing? Okay. There's a no parking sign, but it doesn't look like a car has been back there in ages. Real Silent Hill vibes. Alright, let's go in. Nico! Kitty! There's a kitty. Hello, kitty. And there's grass in the store, too. Anyways. I've seen some of these signs, too, for advertisements. Like, posted on the outside there. Where's the payphone? There's usually a payphone somewhere around, too. But I guess there's not there in this one. Right, let's go in. Let's bring it on the back. Nice, you made it inside. I could see you through the security cameras. Okay, that's creepy. Please don't watch us. Turn on the register. The switch is behind the counter. Alright, so we gotta get behind the counter and turn on the register. But first, can I pet that dog? Can I pet that cat? Let's see. Can I pet that cat? Okay. We're gonna do an air pet on the cat. Some cats are okay with that, right? They're not social at all. Alright, let's tour the store. Okay. There's a doll there. They said don't mess with it. There's also a post-up. Chips. You know, in Final Fantasy, you get potions and elixirs here. I get stale chips and questionable hot dogs. Sounds like the typical 7-Eleven. But it's a Necco stop, so I guess that's a little different. Alright, nothing there on that side. Slushies. No matter how creepy this place gets, at least the slushies are still cold. Small wins. Bread. It's bread, melon pun. That's a call out to another streamer. I don't know if she'll see this, but she might. Shout out to Koi Inu herself. No, just joking. Her name is Wanko Ed. She's another Twitch streamer. Anyways, let's get back on track. Love you, Chan. All right. Anyways, let's move on here. Okay. No. How about no? I can't leave. Move. They said don't mess with the dolls, so I'm not gonna mess with the dolls. Let's go behind the cat. Why are you in the way now? Why are you in the way now? Why are you in the way now? Hurry up and buy! If you know that reference, please click that like button. If you know that reference, click that like button. Hurry up and buy! Oh, tell me you know that reference. I'm probably too old. Alright. Oh, here is the switch. Let's turn it on. Hit the switch. Come on. The back door opened as well. Okay, so all that banging is there for a reason. Oh look, there's a raccoon dog on top. All right, let me start calling out stuff. Let's go because the doll is still in the front, and we're not trying to do that. Let's go to the back row. I wanted to check out the video game too, but the doll was standing in front of it last time. Oh, what the? I don't get jump scared, but this seems like a, oh, yep. I don't trust you. I don't trust you over there. Alright, let's check this out. Keep an eye on the doll. It's a pretty box, but it's locked. Nah, somebody want to squabble up. You got the wrong one. Okay, you got the right one. You got the right one. You got the right one. Okay, my combat's not working. I can't swing back. Okay, how do I get out of here? Right. No, I was like that. Right. Yeah, no service. Anyways, let's check and see. Is there a key in here? Wait. This is a combination lock. That seems about right there. Is it 2488 or is it 5683? 5683 is clear, so let's use that one. Okay, there we go. Those are not working. And the mouse wheel doesn't work. Let's use the up and down keys. There we go. Yada. Dead lady in the freezer, and then there's a knocked out one. Renjin, you found her. Oh, now you come in. Don't be afraid. It's a doll. More real than life, huh? I guess so. That's why this town used to be so well known. Is that right? The main factory made dolls for the entire country and beyond. It sounds like a factory I'm aware of in Japan. Life-size dolls based on the design my father had developed. Yeah, I guess I owe you a little explanation. Sounds like a flashback's about to happen. My father was a master doll maker. He made the one, he was the one who kept this town alive thanks to his factory. But after my sister's death, wait, I'm going to show you something. Follow me. Here we go. Flashback. Night was just beginning to fall over downtown. The streets were quiet. The fog was settling in. Sumiki, where is she? Mio, you're annoying. I'll find you. Alright, so should we go fast or slow? I love the little dress. I like the hair too. There's a bow in the front. Too bad I can't zoom in and admire the little outfit. I think it's very pretty. Does look like a doll's dress. It can't run either. Can I go into the houses? No, I can't go into the houses either. Okay, let's hope she's not in the back of a white van. Find Mia. Where are you? See, the aesthetic now is not so foggy. You see more of the greenery. It's still a little dim, a little dark, but still not bad. All right. There she is. Are you serious? You do know I can see you, right? I wish she is in that pretty little dress. Are you kidding? It took you ages to find me. If you're so good, go hide. We'll see if you're easy to find. Oh, good God, this doesn't sound good. Yeah, you'll see. One, two. She walked like a boss. Where to hide? It had to be a hard place to find. 3. In a residence garden? Yeah, but no. These houses are contemporary too, like the kind that you'd find in a rural area. Can we go this way? No, can't go that way. Behind this vending machine? Would not be bad, but wait a moment. Plenty of vending machines in Japan. Oh no, I recognize that. No parking. Next to a broken vending machine. This big iron door intrigued her. I think it was intrigued her? Yeah, intrigued her. The back room was a perfect place. Ah, okay, so this is how she got in the freezer. The little girl coveted the idea of hiding in this large refrigerator. Obviously, she knew what it was. It was cold anyway. And she wouldn't be in it long. Her girlfriend would soon find her. And I think they mean to say that she's a girlfriend. Or, I don't know. You know what? Hey, I don't know. Because I thought they were sisters or something. Or maybe not. No, because the other one's name is, what is it? Franjin, I think it is. And then there's Mio, and now we have Sumuki. Right? Okay. Nah, so she climbed in. It was dark. It was cold. Between popsicles and frozen smoothies. Oh. You can hear it. She's coming. Her first steps are getting closer. Not a sound, she said to herself. A strange metallic sound. It clicked like a small lock. Click. The footsteps became more distant. She passed me by, Sumugi said, and didn't find me. I'll stay away for a few seconds longer and come out a winner. Determined to win the game, she decided to get out of the freezer. But the door remained closed. Blocked. Hey, Sumugi said. You found me, aha. Let me out, it's okay. It's cold in here. No answer. It was cold. So cold. She hammered. She screamed. 28. 29. Mio counted. 30. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll find you. Sounds like it was no longer a game. Or it was a game of life and death. Sad story, huh? This town has a heavy past. I could only imagine. But I'll tell you everything later. Take a little tour of the town. When you're ready, meet me in front of the school. Bye. According to the map, she's headed in the direction of the school. Yep. So 1, 2, and then there's a convenience store. So, well, 3 is the shrine and the convenience store. Okay, so it's not necessarily going in order, but we can figure it out. I love how they have the the Nihongo and the English as well, both side by side, so you can kind of figure figure it out. All right, let's go back. We know where she's at school and whatnot, but I'm gonna take a quick run around. There you are, Franjen said. I think her name is Franjen. It all started here. Do you see that girl on the school roof? That's my sister Mio. Well, it's not really her. It's her doll. My sister committed suicide a few years ago. And do you know who really killed her? It's this fucking town. Yokoso. Here. Doru Town. Welcome to Doll Town. She was subjected to daily bullying by a group of girls in her class. It became hell on earth for her. Excuse me. It became hell on earth after her death. The town was divided. My father employed everyone here. He was despised by some. Those who pushed Mio, they were never punished. Not officially. Sounds like Japan. The doll you see up there is not just a memory. It's a promise. I found Mio's diary. What she wrote, what she felt. I can show it to you, but you'll have to be ready to experience it. Join me inside my father's house. I'll tell you a bit more about all this. Remember, the code is 58008. In the meantime, go for a walk. But from now on, Yumi, take care of yourself. Okay, I just noticed I have a health bar. Alright. Let's go back to the map real quick. Alright, so it looks like the house, Hanabari Manor, is further back. Okay. It's like 6. Okay. Let's go to Hanabari Manor. Oi! Dareka! Poster? The poster reads, "Get the hell out of my house and go chow down at the temple." Okay. Nothing else? Alright, let's go. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blank 9, 0. 5, oh, it's 588. Yeah, okay. Nope, it's 58008. Can't get in. Not with that second one. Alright, let's go and see if we can get some help. Let's go back and tell her that her call box, her code box to the front door is busted. Because I know sometimes they have a, oh, that's a barrier. Sometimes they have a fence, and then they have a speaker box where you push the button and then somebody lets you in and buzz you in. But if you have a code, you don't have to worry about it. It's just keyless entry. Excuse me. Your code box to the front gate is busted. Okay, I guess you're not coming. And she's not coming either. Pansu mia night. Mia tonight. Mia tonight. Mia must alright, let me stop goofing off. Alright, she said go chow down at the temple. Let's see what's at the temple. What can we use at the temple? The door is locked at the moment. Anyway, I don't do well in temples. Okay. Okay. Wakata. Wakarimasu. Alright, so there must be something here. Ooh. Yikes. That's not kosher. So yeah, paper cranes. They used to make 1,000 cranes in times of hardship. I didn't know I could actually mess with that. So maybe those are collectibles. Maybe there's 1,000 of them in this game that we'll have to collect. I don't know if you guys can see the screen tearing, but I can. It is horrible in this part. Okay, didn't see anything besides the paper crane. And the paper crane is definitely not going to get us in that door. Today, shimasu. Sumimasen. Can you help me? Hello? Anyways, alright. I'm just joking. It's a doll. Let's see what the doll has. That Yumi, we should not be stealing. Sarawadame. That is not good. What is she stealing for? Alright, well, I got 100 yen, so can we use it at the vending machines? Nothing in the vending machines. Is there something we can use in here? Nickel. No. Store is probably a bust. Can we put it in a register? Hold on, let's go see if we can put it in a register. Why don't we take the money out of the register? I mean, since we thieves and all that. Okay, nothing we can do here. It says find the code to enter. I know the code though. I don't need to find the code when I know the code. It should be saying find a button. I went to ask the girl. Alright. You know what? We got that so we can play gotcha. Hey, gotcha pawn. I've got 100 yen on me. Okay. Boing. Wait, Legos? What are we gonna do with a Lego? Seriously, a Lego? And we're gonna put it in front of this girl's feet, and when she steps forward without looking, she's gonna step on it and she's gonna have the worst pain ever. That's what's gonna happen. Hey, Fringin, I got a Lego for you to step on. Tread on Lego and scream. Hold on. What's that? Gundam style. Okay, no. They got emotes in the game. The Lego fits perfectly. Okay, the code is 58008. Okay, they tell us again. 58008. Enter. Alright. This is the eerie place. Oh, there's another one. With a creepy laugh. I got 2 Japanese cranes. I know where the others are too. I know where a few others are. Alright. Let's go in, even though I can barely see the door. Ojamasimasu. Sudeishimasu. Alright. Hopefully we don't get jumped. Oh, okay. It's a kitchen. Bathroom. Modern tub, though. A wash area. Looks a little more Americanized than I'd expect. They got, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6. 6 gas burning eyes? Wow, that's a fantastic stove. These guys are rich. Where do I put my shoes? Darika 89. No. Nope. Nope. The music started. I'm not playing. Nah. Nope. I'm out. I'm leaving. No. I'm leaving. Let me leave. All right. Let's do this. Get wrecked and stop looking at my skirt. Man, Yumi looks like she's worn out. Where were you at when the crazy doll attacked? You're already here? Yeah, you told me to be here. Anyway, welcome to my house. Well, what's left of it. This was my father's home, and this is where we grew up. This is also where he lost his mind. The downfall of a man. Let me tell you. Okay, here we go with another flashback. Mr. Hanabari was a man who had grown up in Dolltown. Born to farmer parents, meaning his parents were farmers, he knew what a harsh life and tough ends of the month were like. Maybe that sentence or that paragraph could be rearranged a little bit, but this is a Japanese to English translation, I'm sure. But his talent had allowed him to turn his life into a little dream for himself and his family. His dolls were incredibly realistic. The whole country was ordering from him, and it became increasingly difficult to keep up the pace. With the money he had, he opened a small factory, employing about 10 locals. So it was just 10 people in the town? Because I thought he employed everybody who was there. Maybe I'm missing that. Anyways, back on the story. Little by little, business quickly became prosperous, so I guess it grew. So much that he decided to expand his workshop into a factory that would employ the whole town. Right, okay, that's what I thought. I thought you said something like that at first. Maybe I'm getting confused. In his office, a simple workshop, his daughter, Mio, was drawing. About to say driving. Mio, look, Dad, a cat. My darling, how beautiful it is. Would you like to have a kitten? Oh yes, a little black kitten. So cute. Mr. Hanabari laughed softly. A few days later, Mio was celebrating her 10th birthday. Wow, she was just 10. Close your eyes, make a wish, and blow out your candles. Okay, so Mio's his daughter. Gotcha. She closed her eyes so tightly, as if trying to pour all her energy into making her wish come true. Then she blew out the candles in one breath. Mr. Hanabari handed her a small package. Mio, hiding her growing disappointment, pretended to be delighted with the little box. A necklace? Thank you, Dad. Or, thank you, Dad. It's not for you. Come on. Look behind you. There's a kitty. Mia turned around and a little black kitten, so cute, was staring at her. Look at her jump for joy. She jumped for joy. Okay, there we go. So happy. I also noticed the katana swords back there too. Anyways, and the incense burning. Her wish had just been granted. She had wanted this little cat for so long. Cat's on the table too. She got all the stuff for the cat too. She had already planned everything for him. I see that. She got a whole room full of cat stuff. Her room already had little toys for him. And every morning before going to school, she served him a little bowl of milk. And the milk wasn't always that good for cats, but anyway, on the day of the funeral, Mr. Hanabari was inconsolable. No one showed up. Now, funerals are public events unless distinctly made private. And for somebody who essentially helped the town become prosperous, it's kind of ironic that nobody showed up, with one exception, the cat, which is sitting right there in front of the casket. His little Mio in such a small coffin that would be cremated before him. He had no words. He no longer knew what to do. He went back home to a house empty of meaning, empty of sound, empty of joy. He went straight to his personal workshop. He closed the door behind him and began working on what would seal the fate of Dolltown forever. A doll that would bring Mio back to life. The hopes of a desperate father. My father had no time for anyone anymore. I've said it several times. Like, no parent should ever have to bury their child. It's a heartbreaking event. He was obsessed with the idea that Mio could come back to life. He had abandoned everything, family, friends, employees. He was going mad. One night, he left, determined to bring my sister back into our world. Aww. Those flowers there. Who's there? Find Mio's grave. The tomb already housed his wife, now his daughter. But his daughter, it was too hard. Armed with his chopsticks, he opened the urn and retrieved some small bones. He neatly placed them in a small red velvet pouch. Then he headed towards the exit to return to his workshop. Mio said, "Dad?" "Dad, what are you doing?" "Sweetheart, Mr. Hanabari stammered. "Dad, I'm dead." "Dad," Mio said. No, I'm going to." "Dad," Mio said. You let me down. Get out of here. Leave. Monster. Suicide. It's my fault. My fault. Monster. Leave. Suicide. I miss you. Sorry. Monster. It's my fault. I miss you. Sorry. Monster. Leave. It's my fault. Monster. I miss you. Leave. It's my fault. Suicide. Monster. Leave. I miss you. Leave. It's my fault. Wow. Okay. That's the thoughts. Mio. Mr. Hanabari says. Mio, you'll be back. The workshop still smelled of hot glue and old wood. The walls were lined with shelves containing dozens of frozen, half-painted faces, like silent spectators. Oh, I could imagine that. I don't want to imagine that, but I can. He locked the door behind him. In front of his workbench, he took out the velvet bag and placed it in the center, like an offering. His hands were barely shaking, not with fear, but with impatience. He poured the contents into a white cloth. Tiny splinters of bleached bone, so fragile they looked as if they might dissolve with a breath. With a small silversmith's hammer, he ground them into a fine powder, which he mixed with cloudy water, collected in a jar where a lily petal was still floating. He then picked up a block of soft porcelain. Slowly, methodically, he shaped it into a hollow heart. Into this receptacle, he poured the bone powder, then closed it like an urn. A narrow box lay on its side. Inside, carefully coiled, a lock of black hair. He had cut them off on Mio's 10th birthday. He braided them into a delicate thread and sewn them into the back of the doll's neck, linking the head to the porcelain heart. Okay. For the eyes, he ground the remaining ash into a small mortar. In a small mortar, then mixed it with a clear varnish. 2 small round pearls absorbed the mixture, taking on a cloudy, almost wet hue. So they were glossy. When he inserted them into the empty sockets, the room suddenly seemed colder. He lit a candle. He lit a single candle. The flame flickered, casting distorted but recognizable shadows on the wall. Distorted but recognizable ones. In a low voice, he recited a poem. The one he whispered to her when she couldn't sleep. With each stanza, he blew incense smoke onto the porcelain face. When he reached the last line, he stopped. Cut off the tip of his little finger and let a red drop fall onto the doll's closed mouth. Blood beaded, seeping into the cracks of her lips. In the thickest silence of the workshop, he thought he heard something. Something. A rustle, a murmur, or perhaps a whisper. And then, nothing. His only hope seemed to have failed. And suddenly, Mia. Dad? The nightmare begins February 14th, 2026. Don't forget the wish list on Steam. This has been a demo of Welcome to Dolltown, played by Grey Matter XP. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. I greatly appreciate it. This game has been developed and produced by Bad Wish Games. This demo was retrieved from Steam. I decided to download the demo and play it for everybody. I know that the dev team has been working hard on the game, and I know that they are essentially putting forth their best effort. It's been kind of fun and interesting, and it deals with some real themes, real life themes as well. Tells a story. So if players are interested in games like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, for some of the more popular titles, definitely check this game out. They already stated that it's going to be in February 2026, so check it out. Again, thank you all for the continued support, and I will see you all next time. Take care.